This conference will now be recorded.
Hey, hello everyone. Okay, so yesterday what we discussed about that what is the core coverage, what is the core review, what is the sonar cube, what the sonar cube is does, the installation, the prerequisites, architecture. So all these things we discussed, right? So today what we are going to do, we are going to execute the sonar cube report for our Java projects. So Pawan is asking, sir, is there any way to practice sonar cube without building like a local instance installation? Yes, it is possible, Pawan. But if you install sonarqube in your laptop, it may not going to work. Why? Because no, most of the guys, people are using that 4 GB RAM laptops, right? So 3 years back, I was teaching. Okay, so you guys can install in your laptop only. But majority people, like 80% of people are saying that, sir, it is not running. It is not running. Even though in my laptop is 4 GB RAM, but it is not working. People are saying that, sir, in my laptop 4 GB RAM is there, but still it is not working. Arey bhaiya, in that 4 GB RAM, how much it is available, you have to check it, right? So some people you install that Oracle, other servers, other softwares and all. So it's already using that 3.2 GB, right? Are you allocating 4 GB? Minimum 3 GB you have to allocate. SonarQube software plus our operating system. You don't have that much free space, right? And you are not able to run that one. Even if it is running also, at the one moment, it is going to crash when you are executing the sonarqube report and all. And one more thing, Pawan, even if you get the bill also, don't worry. I told you, I will help you to. Did I explain already all these things? No, right? How to work with the support team, how to get that. Even if you get that 20,000 rupees bill also, they are going to make you zero because you are exploring their services. You are learning. Once if you learn, you are going to use, right? So they are going to give you freely. Don't worry on that one. Go ahead and use. I will help you how to make it zero. Yes, even whatever the question you were asking, for that one, answer is there. Yes, they are providing one software as a service, Sonar Cloud. That one we are going to discuss today. Okay, means without creating the Linux server, without installing the SonarQube server, is there any ready-made services there? Yes, SonarQube is providing that Sonar Cloud. In the today's session, at the end, we are going to discuss about that Sonar Cloud. Okay, so now what we are going to do? We are going to execute the sonarqube report. So if you want to execute the sonarqube report, first your server should be up and running. So yesterday I have stopped after our class is over because it is a T2 medium instance. Na? I don't want to keep 24/7 up and running. So now what I'm going to do, I will start the server and I'm going to explain you that how and what is the people are going to do the which mistake they are going to do. I'm going to show you. Okay. So here, once they will start the sonarqube server, okay, they are going to connect to that server and they are going to switch to the root user. And they are trying to start that sonarqube server with the root user. Can you able to run the sonarqube server with root user? No. So yesterday, 3 to 4 guys did that same mistake. Okay. See, if you go through my blog, okay, if you click on the sonar cube, I have clearly explained that, okay, as a good security practice, sonarqube server is not advised to run the service as with the root user. So create a new user called as, oh, so here I need to update it, sonar, and grant that sudo access for that one. See here, I have created one normal user called sonar user. Then I gave that sudo permissions. Then I changed the permissions and ownership to the sonar. Then I switched. See here, guys, have given the troubleshooting points. If your sonarqube server is not running, you have to verify all these things. Make sure you need to change the ownership and group for this particular directory. Make sure you are trying to start sonar service as a normal user. Check Java is installed or not. Unable, see, suppose your service is running, but you are not able to access server in the browser. Make sure the port 9000 is open in the security group. Just yourself, you can question and answer it. Oh, whether I have enabled the port or not. Easily, just follow these troubleshooting points and easily you can able to clear your questions yourself. So Sangamesh is asking, sir, can we install FileZilla in a server? Which server, buyer? Linux server? Yes, FileZilla will work because FileZilla, it is going to work in Windows, Linux, MacBook also. But WinSCP, it is going to work in only in the Windows operating system. So now I have started the Linux server. Let me connect to the server. So refresh it. Okay. So already I'm in this particular directory. Just type ls. So pem file is there. Say type yes. Hit the enter. So it has connected to the server. Then switch to the root user. So currently I switch to the root user and I point to the root user home directory. Now I am trying to start that sonarqube with the sonar user, root user. Later I will start it. So currently I'm in this particular directory. I'm going to run sh sonar.sh start. So it is showing that starting sonarqube server started. So people are thinking that, oh, it started. But check the status. See, it is not running. Why it is not running? You realize it that now. Oh, I'm trying to run sonarqube as a root user. As a root user, you are not able to start the sonarqube server because did you remember in the sonarqube server we have one component called as a search engine. Okay, that search engine is going to use one technology called as Elasticsearch. So that Elasticsearch is we are not able to run as a root user. So now we have realized that, oh, I don't want to run the sonarqube with the root user. So we came back to the ECTFN user. But which user we need to use? We need to use that sonar user. You are trying to run like this one, su-sonar. You are trying to switch to the sonar user. su space hyphen sonar. See, it is asking the password. Did we set the password for sonar user? No, right? Just we set that sudo access. What you have to do? Just type control C. Terminate. Control C means terminate. Use that sudo space su space hyphen sonar. So if you use that sudo, it is not going to ask. See, it switched to that sonar user. Now you can go to that opt directory, sonarqube bin linux. Okay, just type ls. See, sonar.sh is there. So Kumar Chai is saying that, sir, vsudo is not working for me. It's saying that again and again. Sudo is busy. Try again. What could be the reason? Uh, Problem with like you didn't properly close that file. Okay, you open that file, you didn't close that one. That is the issue. That's why it is showing that busy. How you have opened? You can kill that process. Yes, if you kill that process, it is going to see. Mahesh is saying that same sir. Tried killing. You can kill that process. It is going to work. See, yes, he is saying that yes sir went away. Internet went away. That's why. So you can kill that process. Then it may be going to work. Okay. See guys, when you are getting that kind of errors, if you are not able to fix, immediately what you have to do? Create new EC instance and do practice. Don't waste your time. Okay. Later you can let me know. I will help you on those issues. You can keep that instance like that one only, and you can let me know. Okay. So now I have switched to the sonar user. Then I'm going to run sh sonar.sh start. It is saying that starting sonar cube started. But if you go and check the status, it is saying that still it is not working. Now you realize that Are Bhaiya, I have switched to the sonar user, but still it is not running. What might be the cause? See guys, when your sonar cube is not running, what you have to do? You have to go to that log file. You have to verify that log file. So go to that opt directory. So right now we are in this particular directory, right? So go back to that log directory, logs. Okay, so there you will see that sonar.log file. This is the log file which contains that SonarQube server issues, if any issues are there. See here, ce.log. Can you guess what it contains? C means compute engine. Compute engine log files will be. ES means Elasticsearch, right? So access that log. So we are accessing the SonarQube server from our browser. So those logs is going to be maintained. Now you can go and check that sonar.log. If you observe that we have some errors. Okay, so it is giving that error is file access denied exception. Access denied exception. For which file? This particular file in opt directory. SonarQube temp directory is there. Inside the temp directory, inside conf es, in that one elasticsearch.yml file. Elasticsearch.yml file is there. Right. So solution is very simple. You can delete this temp directory. Okay, you can delete that temp directory. So sudo rm-rf, very carefully specify that temp directory. So this temp directory again it is going to create. So the problem is whatever that file is there, this file has created by the root user. Same file it is trying to use by the normal user. We don't have the access. That's why you can delete this temp directory fully. Anyway, it is going to again create by the sonar user. Okay, execute it. So now go back to that previous directory. So here you will see that sonar.sh, run that sonar.sh, start. Starting sonar kit started. Now if you want, you can check the status. So it is running. So Smita is saying, sir, an error showing that permission denied. Can we try give permissions instead of deleting? Yes, you can give also, but anyway it is temporary folder. Again it is going to create that. Don't worry on that one. If you want, you can delete it or you can give the permissions. Not a problem at all. Okay, so now it is running, right? So now you can go to this particular server, take that public IP address of that server. See guys, you can take that server public IP address or public domain name. This one also it is going to work. Okay, http colon forward slash colon 9000. Okay, just take this one, go here and try to access it. One second, check the status. It's running. Sometimes it may take time. Okay, so let me try with the public IP address. Okay, 1 second. Maybe we are taking that private IP. If you observe here, we are taking that private DNS. Take this. This is a public DNS. Okay. So just I'm going to replace this one. See, even with public DNS also, you can able to access it. Okay. So I was using that private. So you should not supposed to use that private IP address. Okay. Private IP address, private DNS. You should not supposed to use. So I have changed the password. Okay. So I can see successful login. If you observe here, projects tab. So right now, this projects tab is showing that empty. Okay, because we didn't executed any sonarqube report for any of the projects. If you execute that sonarqube report, then only it is going to display here. Right. So how to execute the sonarqube report for your Java projects? Very simple. Okay. So take this sonarqube server URL. Take this your sonarqube server URL. Right. So this is your sonarqube server URL. You can configure the sonarqube server URL in the pom.xml. So where is your pom.xml? It is there as part of any Java project. See, already I have created one server, Maven new server like that, right? There I have installed the Maven and I executed all the Maven commands. Yes or no? So what you guys can do, you can connect to that server. Then if you switch to the root user, there you will see that some Java projects. If you go to that Maven web application, there also you will see that pom.xml. So if you are using any Java project, if the Java project having Maven as a build tool, definitely this pom.xml will be there, right? So now I'm going to update this pom.xml. So where we are going to configure this sonarqube server details. So this is the sonarqube server URL and username admin and password only. So these details I am going to configure in the pom.xml. I'm going to configure in the pom.xml. Okay. So in the pom.xml, we have one tag called as properties. We have one tag called as properties. This is the opening tag. and each opening tag should contain a closing tag. Right, there we are going to configure that sonarqube server details. In one of the interview, they asked this question. So, what is the tag? Which tag we are going to use to configure sonarqube server details? Properties tag. So now open that form.xml. Just scroll down. If you see here, properties, opening tag, closing tag. So already here, sonarqube server URL is there. Okay, so it's commented. So let me remove this comment. Remove this comment. Okay, and remove this URL also. You don't want to use this URL because this is the old one, right? And here, sonarqube server, everything commented. So now you can give that sonarqube server URL here, updated URL. Okay, so you can give that with the IP address or domain name, whatever. Okay, so and username is admin, correct, and password is wrong, na? So the password is password only. I have changed the default username and password is password admin, but I have changed it. So now what is the command to execute the sonarqube report? You guys can tell me what is the command to create the build artifact? So Twinkle is asking, sir, what is the standard practice? DNS or public? Either one, madam. Okay. So usually we are going to use both. Okay. Not a problem. Either one you can use it. Okay. So Srikar is asking, is there any way to hide the password? Yes, Baya. I'm going to tell you what is the best practice. Now I'm using this password, right? Instead of password, we should not supposed to use the password. We are going to use something token kind of thing. I will tell you. So what is the command to create a build artifact? Come on, guys. MVN package, na? Already we forget everything. Yes, sir. Maven is over. If once Maven is over, we are going to forget everything. Okay. MVN package is a command to generate the build artifact. Sir, you were asking that a different way, na? If you ask what is the command to create a package means immediately we could answer this one. But you are asking in different way. What is the command to create a build artifact? Guys, build artifact or package both are same. Clear? Now tell me what is the command to generate the sonarqube report? MVN sonar. This is the command for generating the sonarqube report for your Java project. So after asking that question, answering this one, he's asking, okay, MVN sonar. What this sonar is going to represent? First sonar. And what is the second sonar is going to represent? So first sonar is going to represent that it's a plugin name. So what is the second sonar is going to represent? Goal name. Okay, goal name. So now just execute this command. So Dharmendran is asking, after updating pom.xml, do we need to restart the Maven server? No need, Baya. No need. So guys, if you observe what I am doing now, see my Java projects. Okay, my Maven software is installed in one Linux server. right? So my sonarqube server is installed in another Linux server. sonarqube server, right? So here the sonarqube server details we have configured here. So here we are executing that mvn sonar colon sonar. So it will generate the report and it will give it to this sonarqube server. See, sonarqube report is executed successfully. Now if you go to the dashboard, okay, so if you go to the dashboard and if you refresh it, see here it is showing that one Java project, Maven-web application. If you see here, one vulnerability is there and 6 core smells are there. Who is going to fix these things? As a developer, he is going to fix this report, these issues. He will access this sonarqube report, okay, with help of this server URL, and he is going to fix these things. Clear? Now, if you observe, we are using that username, password. This is not a good practice because this pom.xml can be accessible by all the developers, all the team members. So Ashok is asking, so it will do vulnerability scan as well as? No, vulnerability scan it is not going to do. So for that one, we have to use that app scan. So this is one tool is there. How many guys heard about this one? App scan. This is one of the popular tool for vulnerability checking. If any vulnerability issues are there, we are going to use this one. So this is the HCL product. Earlier it was a IBM product. So some of the IBM products sold to that HCL company. Okay, so I'm using this app scan tool also. Even 7 years back when I was in Cognizant, that time also I used this app scan. Using this app scan, we can generate the report for any programming languages like Node.js, right? Java, other languages. So I worked for Python, Node.js, means advanced JavaScript, Java projects, and the same tool. It is not a open source. If you want to use this one, you have to pay the money, purchase the license. So what this app scan tool is going to do? It is going to check your code. Is there any vulnerabilities issues are there? Vulnerabilities means, see, some hackers can use some code snippet. They can able to inject some code and they can send some data to you. They can hack your application. Okay, so if any issues are there, that kind of this app scan is going to identify. Okay, so that's why if any like e-commerce applications, banking applications, first they are going to do all the vulnerability testing, penetration testing, all the security related issues. If any issues there, they are going to identify, then only they are going to deploy the code, right? So those things and all we are going to learn in the DevSecOps. So how many guys heard about this one? See, we heard about the DevOps. So DevOps plus security is equal to DevSecOps. So whatever we are learning, apart from that one, if you learn one or two security related tools, okay, that is called as apps. Many of our students are working as a DevSecOps engineers. See, if you know DevOps, some companies they are giving training. Just it's guys very simple tools, okay, security related tools. 1 week maximum enough to learn all these security related tools, and they are deploying into the all the security related products also. So Sangamesh is asking, is it works as an antivirus? Yes. It is not antivirus. So it is going to identify. If you keep the code like this one, some hackers may able to access it, your application. They can able to hack. So you have to change the code something like that. It will give that suggestions also. Clear. So sonarqube report is different. App scanner report is different. Okay. So let me try find that trial version. Let me show you for one of the project this apps can also, but not now. Remind me when I get a time. Maybe I will do a one recording video. I will upload it in the YouTube channel. Okay. So I'm very good in this app scan also. I'm using extensively this app scan tool. Okay. Clear. So now I don't want to use this password because anybody can able to access this sonar this palm.xml, right? All the resources in that particular project, developers, testing team, DevOps engineers. Then what to do? Very simple. Go and delete that password, and instead of that one, use that token. How to generate the token? Very simple. Go to your username. Click on this username, administrator, my account, security. Just scroll down. If you see here, generate token. You can go in this way also. Administration. Click on this administration tab. Security, users. You will see here one username, and if you see under tokens column, 0 tokens it is showing. Click on this barcode icon. Click on this one and give the name. So I'm going to give the term sonarqube token. Click on generate. So guys, it's same like a PAT. Once if it generate, immediately you can copy this token. Immediately you can copy this token. Okay. So now instead of password, you can use this token. So let me update this token. So open this form.xml. So just scroll down here. So instead of password, just remove this password. And I have given the token. Save it. Now, if you go and execute that sonarqube report, yes, it is going to work. Oh, okay, okay. So I don't want to use that. See, guys, we are using that sonar.login. One second. See here, we use it this one, right? We should not supposed to use this one. Instead of password sonar.password tag, use that sonar.login. Just you can give that token. You don't want to give the username also. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove this sonar.password tag, even sonar.login also. Just I'm going to give only the sonar.login. This one, sonar.login. Just simply I have used that sonar.host.url tag and sonar.login URL. Sonar.login tag. Only two tags I have used. Only two tags I have used. Right. So sonar.password tag you don't want to if you are using the token. So if you are using token, you don't want to use the username, password. Only token you can use. For token, you can use the sonar.login. Now save it. Now you can go and run it. It is going to work. See, it's working. right? And if you want, you can go and check it here. When did this last scan executed? See here, March 11th, okay, 6:39, okay, March 11th, today only, right? Early morning, 6:39 a.m., right? So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to update that pom.xml with the wrong IP address. So maybe I'm going to give that. So here, sometimes what the people are going to do, they are going to keep that private IP address. Okay, private IP address. Now, if you go and execute the sonarqube report, so Mahesh is asking expiry token. Can we specify, or we can override with anyone? See, there is no option here to expire that one. If you want, you can delete it. Okay, but when you are creating a PAT, if you see, we have that option. So after 30 days, after 60 days, it can. But here there is no that option. If you want, you can use the new one. You can generate n number of tokens also for same user. Okay. See, now we are getting this error. sonarqube server cannot be reached. So guys, most of the time people are going to get this kind of error. If you get this kind of error, so I don't want to see any screenshots with this error today in our Skype group. Okay, so if you see this kind of issue, means what you have to do, you have to check whether I am giving correct sonarqube server URL or not. So if you take that URL and if you try to access it, it is not working, means you are not properly configured sonarqube server URL. When if you see this kind of issues, this error, clearly it is saying cannot be reached this server, correct, eh? So again I am going to update that one. Now if you go and run it, see it is working. Even if you run n number of times, so if any issues are there, it is going to override. If same issues are there, it will report that same issues. Okay, if you refresh it, see still it is showing that same 7 issues only, right? If any new issues are there, suppose you have updated the Java code, and if you are going to execute the sonarqube report, it may go into generate some more issues also, right? Clear? Anybody have any questions, guys? See, assignment is we have standalone application, web application, enterprise application. 3 Java projects are there. For these 3 Java projects, you have to execute the sonarqube report. You guys know slide. Go to the pom.xml and configure the sonarqube server URL and token. Execute the mn sonar:\sonar. Sir, if it is enterprise application, it is having that n number of pom.xmls. In which pom.xml I need to configure the sonarqube server details? Parent pom.xml. Configure that sonarqube server details in parent pom.xml. You can run that sonarqube report, right? So this is assignment for you guys. And sir, you yesterday mentioned that sonarqube server is going to work for other programming languages also, na? So we have one Node.js project is there. Node.js project is there. Okay. So for that one also, you guys can execute the sonarqube report. If you go to our GitHub organization, github.com/ our organization name, Mithun Technologies DevOps. Click on repositories. If you see here, we have one project called as a Node.js app MSS. This is a Node.js project which I have developed 2 years back. Right. So for this one also, you can execute the sonarqube report. How we can execute the sonarqube report? Very simple way. If you see here, for this one, we are going to execute that one command called as npm run sonar. If you want to execute that mvn commands, we have installed that Maven software. If you want to execute that npm commands, you should install that Node.js software. Node.js software, right? So if you want to install the Node.js software in the Linux server, very simple. Yum install Node.js -y. That's all. So if you want, I have created one blog. Just refer that one also. See here, click on this one label called as Node.js. Just scroll down. If you see, if you want to install Node.js in the Linux server, Red Hat distribution, yum install npm yum install Node.js. You can install it. These two packages. Right. If you want to install in Ubuntu machine, apt get, or you can use that apt. So here typo apt, not apy. Okay. So like that, you can install it. Very simple way. So, sir, I want to practice in my laptop, sir. If you want, you can do it. So first, you should install that Node.js in your laptop. Just type with Node.js in Windows. You will see this is the website nodejs.org. Go here and you can download. If you are using Windows, download this Windows installer. MacBook, this is the source code. It is an open source. You can download it whatever you want. So you can download this Windows 64-bit installer. Okay, this MSI. You can download this one, first one. So once if you install this one, then only that npm commands are going to work. Otherwise, it is not going to work. So Sangmesh is asking, sir, what Node.js project actual work, sir? However, Java project work, na? See, Baya, if you want to develop any project, you can use that Java or Node.js. If it is a small application, many people are using this Node.js. Okay, it is another programming language. So Nikita is asking, do we need to install this Node.js software in Maven server? Your wish, madam. Any Linux server, or you can install in your laptop also. In the same Linux server, you can install it. Not a problem at all. Okay, so where I have configured this Maven software, na, that Maven install. Na, so in this Linux server, if you want, you can install that Node.js also. There only you can download the Node.js project also. So that the 4 projects will be there in the same server, and you can configure the Node.js sonarqube server URL. Where we need to configure the sonarqube server URL? Very simple. If you go to my this project, I have explained already. So if you go and see sonar-project.js, one JavaScript file will be there. Click on this one. Okay. So here you have to change that sonarqube server URL and token here, right? So then execute that npm run sonar. Here I have mentioned the command name also. Just follow this one. To execute the sonarqube report, execute the below command npm run sonar or node sonar-project.js. You can execute any one of these 2 commands. Clear? Can you do it? This assignment? No, you should do it. So everyone has to this one. Okay, so before coming to that one, everyone should complete these four assignments. Okay, so if you have any questions, guys, you can ask in the Skype group. We'll help you. Okay, so the assignment is execute the sonarqube report for 3 Java projects plus 1 Node.js project. So in your sonarqube server dashboard, we have to see 4 projects. Sonarqube server dashboard. Clear? Anybody have any questions so far? So this projects tab, it contains that all the projects whatever we executed sonarqube report. So if you click on this project, if you see here, one issue, one vulnerability, and 6 course mails are there. Okay, so as a developer, what he's going to do? He's going to click on this course mails, that number, and it is going to give that. See, this particular Java class, employee service.java, right? Home.jsp. It is given clearly which file and line number also, line 19, line 22. It is giving this line numbers also. Clear? And easily developer can go through these issues and they can able to fix it. See, clearly it is giving that the suggestion also replace @request mapping with get mapping. See, clearly it is giving that replace @request mapping with the get mapping. This is annotation. So developer knows how to fix these things and all. We don't want to worry about, guys. So when I was a Java developer, I was going through all these issues and I was fixing. I'm very familiar with all these issues and all. Okay, how to fix and all. As a DevOps engineer, we don't want to worry about. As a DevOps engineer, what we have to do? We are going to generate the report. That's all. Okay, he's going to fix that one. So if here, if you observe, it is showing the 245. What do you mean by 245 here? 245 lines of source code is there in this particular project. In the real time, here you will see that 20K, 30K, 100K, 110K, like that you are going to say. Means lines of code. So Nikita is asking, so as a DevOps engineer, if we generate the report, do we need to inform the developers to check that report, or they will check? They are going to check continuously. We don't want inform also. Just we need to give the sonarqube server URL and provide the credentials. Okay, so Dharmendran is asking how we can share this report to the developers. Very simple, Baya. Just share this URL and credentials. They can able to log in. They can able to access this one. Okay, we don't want to download any this report. Clear? If you observe here, it is showing that XML, JSP, Java. What do you mean by this one? So in this project, XML code is there, JSP code is, Java code is there. So like that it is specifying. How it is going to identify? Did we mention anywhere? So this project is going to have that Java code, XML code like that one? No. Automatically with file extension, it is going to identify. So if it is a Java, .java. If it is a .NET, if they are going to use the C# and dot C#, right? If it is a JSP, .jsp. So like that, some file extensions are there. Correct, no? So they are going to sonarqube is going to identify based on the file extension. We are not going to specify any languages. Automatically it is going to identify. Venkat is asking how it is going to identify vulnerabilities, sir? See here, next one will come back. So the projects tab is going to display that all the projects, whatever we are executing the sonarqube report, and issues tab. So it is going to display that all the projects issues in one place, right? Suppose you executed that four projects sonarqube report. So all the four projects reports you can see in one place here, the issues tab. See, sonarqube is generating some issues, right? And it is generating report, na? On what basis it is generating? Based on the rules. Based on the rules. See, each language, some set of predefined rules are there. For Java, 537. Okay, see, it is showing that one of 537 rules. If you clear this filter, see, it is showing that 2390 rules. 2390 rules. Python 439, C Sharp 367, JavaScript 216. So like that, each language, the rule set is there. So it is going to validate your source code against these rules. If your Java code is not following these rules, immediately it is going to generate that report. So Mohammed is saying that coverage is showing that 0%, sir. Yes. If you click on this project, it is showing that code coverage is 0. Why? Because we didn't return any unit test cases. If we have written any unit test cases, it is going to show that here how much code coverage. And here you'll see that it is showing that 0% duplication of, means we didn't return any same code multiple places. We didn't return. That's why it is showing that 0% duplication goes. Clear? So Shafiq is asking, sonarqube will generate that report in PDF format? Yes, but for that one, you have to install some plugins. sonarqube is going to use some plugins. If you use that plugins, it is going to generate in the PDF format also. See, now you guys clear, right? About the projects tab. Projects tab contains that all the projects, whatever we executed sonarqube report. Issues tab, it is going to display that issues, all the issues, project issues. Rules, so it is going to display that all the rules whatever it is going to use to generate the report. Then quality profiles. What do you mean by quality profiles? So quality profiles is nothing but collection of rules which we are going to apply when doing analysis. If you see here under rules tab, it is showing that Java 537 rules are there. So I don't want to use this all these 537 rules to apply for my Java code. Okay, maybe I want to use that 20, 30. Then that time what we are going to do? We are going to create a quality profile. So quality profile is nothing but collection of rules which we are going to apply when executing the sonarqube report. Right? So some projects they are going to use that 10 rules. Some projects are going to use that 30 rules. Okay, for this one we are going to create the quality profiles. As a DevOps engineer, we are the responsible for creating the quality profiles based on the development team requirement. Development team requirement. So how to create the quality profiles? if you see here, click on this quality profiles. By default, each language one default quality profile is there. If you see here, C sharp one quality profile called as sonarway. CSS one quality profile is there, sonarway. Flex one quality profile. Go language like Java, JavaScript, JSP. So some quality profiles are the default. If you see for Java, they have created one quality profile called as sonarway, and it is having the 381 rules. So, but total, how many rules are there for Java? 537. Out of 537, they created one quality profile called as sonarway, and they have added that 381. Now I have a one requirement. I want to create a one custom quality profile, and I need to create that one quality profile, and I need to add that maybe 5 or 10 rule set. How to do it? Very simple. If you log in as a root user, if you see here right side top corner, create, click on this create. So give the quality profile name. So I'm going to give that project name Facebook hyphen quality profile. For which language? So my Facebook application is developing using the Java majority of the source code. So project you can leave none and click on create. So now if you see, you have created a one quality profile called as Facebook, and it is showing that zero active rules. Correct? So now how to add it? Very simple. If you see here, activate more. Okay, click on this activate more. So now randomly I am going to activate out of 537 rules. Out of 537. Okay, randomly I'm activating. Right. So now if you go to the quality profiles, and if you go to that Java, see here Facebook -qp. This is the quality profile, and see how many rules are added. 7. So right now sonarway is the default quality profile. Default means it is going to apply for all the Java projects by default. Right. So now here, is it possible to make this one as a default one? Yes, you can go here, see here, set as default. So now this is the quality profile which it is going to use for all the Java projects, right? All the Java projects. But I don't want to make this one as a default. I want to make earlier one whatever it was there. Okay, I made this one as a default one. So my requirement is I want to use this particular quality profile for my Java project. Okay, so whatever the Java project is there, for this Java project, I want to use that quality profile. So now what we are going to do, click on this Java project, go to the administration, see here, quality profiles, click on this quality profiles. So under Java, select that, so this one, Facebook-qp. See, Java quality profile has been successfully updated. So now, if you go and execute the sonarqube report, what will happen? Are we going to see these many issues? We are not going to see. Why? Because it is going to validate only 7 rule set only. Yes or no? We are not going to see. Let's go and execute the sonarqube report now. it's executed now. And also, if you want, you can observe that which quality profile it has used. See, quality profile for Java, Facebook -QP. This is the quality profile which we created, right? Yes or no? It is going to use. Earlier, it was using that sonar way. Now you can go here, just refresh it. See, only 4 issues, 1 vulnerability is there. Earlier, here 6 was there, so it is reduced, right? So like that, guys, based on the project requirement, as a DevOps engineer, we are going to create this quality profiles. We are going to add that what are the rules that they have shared with us, and we are going to use that one. So whatever we selected here now while creating the quality profile, right? These rules randomly I have selected, but in the real time, they are going to share with us. This rule you have to add it. This rule you have to add it, like that one. Clear? So guys, clear about this one? Projects tab, issues tab, rules tab, quality profiles. Anybody have any questions? Whatever we discussed so far? No? Good to go? Okay. So only Mahesh is answered. What about others? Sir, we are sleeping, sir. Okay. Don't disturb us. Hmm? Okay. So can we create custom rules? So whatever that rule set is there, from that one you can use it. So, sir, in one interview they asked, as a DevOps unit, in which team you were in part of. So Nikita is asking, sir, in one interview they asked me, as a DevOps unit, in which team are you a part of? So I have one. Maybe they are asking that maybe your business unit. See, each company n number of business units are there. So like infrastructure department, right? Infrastructure team. So like that, some departments are there. Maybe they are expecting that one. Okay. So just tell them. So we have one business unit called as cloud. So in that business unit, mainly we are handling that all the DevOps related activities. So I am part of that business unit. You can say that cloud. So most of the companies definitely they are having with the name cloud, something like that one. Okay. So some companies having that cloud journey. The business unit name is okay. Some companies calling as a cloud practice. So I am under that cloud practice business unit. Okay. Okay. So they're asking like something like you are part of release or deployment. Just tell that. So I am part of like both release and deployment. So for release means just we are creating a packages and keeping into the artifact repository. So deployment means from there, whatever the artifact we have generated, artifacts we are going to take and we are going to deploy. So I am working in this company. We are handling both release as well as deployment both. So Santosh is saying, sir, in big MNCs there are people teams who only do specific parts of DevOps lifecycle, like packaging. Yes, see, yes, I agree. But just tell them I know end to end, because anyway, we guys going to learn how to release this packages, how to deploy that packages also. Okay, so I had some companies they divide DevOps teams like CI/CD team, Terraform, and so on. Yes, Suresh Kumar. See, infrastructure team. Okay, infrastructure engineer, infrastructure engineer, as the infrastructure engineer, what he's going to do, he's going to create that servers, whatever that networks which are required to implement this DevOps methodology. So in this case, he's going to use that Terraform instead of manually creating. See guys, right now what we are doing, we are creating the instances, we are enabling the secret groups, that port number, right? So all these things you can do it through automation using the Terraform. So Nikita, are you teaching Terraform? Earlier I was teaching, but it is taking more time, like more than 5 months it is taking time. Okay, so people are telling, sir, we don't want this Terraform and all. So what I did, some of the videos I have created and uploaded in our YouTube channel. If you go to our YouTube channel, click on this playbooks playlist, there you will see the Terraform. So if you guys want, I will give that Terraform some scripts also. That is more enough just to understand what is the Terraform under. But if you want in detail way, advanced one, we have separate courses there. AWS first Terraform around 60 hours, 50 to 60 hours. You guys can enroll for that one also if you want. See, infrastructure engineer, what he's going to do, he will take care of our infrastructure. Okay, CI/CD team, they are going to release that our product deployment. They are going to take that all the things. So like that, cloud engineer, different roles are there. Suresh is asking when you will start the Terraform batch. Maybe in April I'm planning. Okay, so still I'm not getting the time, man. Okay, so yesterday I went to office. I discussed with my manager about my release, but he's not accepting. Okay, release means like I'm planning to quit that job because I don't have time to give that trainings in the evening and all. See, morning I'm fully occupied, 6 to 7:30 and 7:30 to 9, two batches. So after 9 o'clock, if I plan to start, but it's already I'm struggling to give that two batches training. More than 3 hours continuously, I'm shouting. Na? It's very difficult. So I'm planning evening, but evening I have office hours. Maybe after my office hours, I may planning. So maybe 8 p.m. So in that time, we are planning that Azure DevOps. So many people are asking this Azure DevOps. So we have other trainer is there. That guy is teaching, but people are asking, sir, we need your training. What to do? So if you guys want other trainer, I will arrange that this Terraform very soon. If you guys want weekend also, I will arrange it. But that guy also very good. But don't expect that any trainings like us from others. Okay, so some people are attended it for other trainings, even other training center also. Sir, we are missing your way of teaching, sir. People are saying. Even though I am scrolling, I am rude, but people like my way of teaching. Okay, so now you guys clear about this quality profile side. Clear about quality profiles. So we are going to create that. We are going to create that n number of quality profiles based on the requirement. Okay. So Jaychandra is asking, is it happy to go to office? No, man, I don't like. Even my manager told me to. If you don't want, no problem at all. Do work from home. Okay. But so they are saying that at least weekly once for other team members. Yeah, yes, Santosh. Yes, he's saying that you are mainly teach in layman terms, which is good for many people to understand even from non-technical. Yes, I'm teaching in the low level way. So if I teach how others can able to understand, I know. So because even I came from Telugu medium background, I know how to teach it. Okay. So in which way if I teach, they can able to understand. I know all these things. That's why I have succeeded. Okay, even because even I came from that level. I don't know anything earlier, 14 years back. Okay, I don't know what is computer. Okay, what is the RAM and all. Even when my friend was he was studying BSc computers, he was opening notepad and he is typing. I'm really surprised. Hey, what man? What he is doing? What he is typing? Because I don't know that time, and he is typing some names. Oh, that time very surprised. Hey, let me type, man. My name also like that. I was typing because in my BSc I don't have computer science. It is electronics. Okay, so my plans are different. So I want to do this BSc electronics. After that MS electronics, I want to go as a good professor. Okay, in government colleges and all. But after that, it has changed because my friends were going, hey, we'll do that MCA, then we'll become software engineers. But still, I didn't stop my whatever I like the profession. The teaching, I like this teaching field. So take Terraform as weekends, batches, Saturday 3 hours, Sunday 3 hours. So right now, Suresh, I am taking that Saturday, Sunday leave because even I have some construction work is there. Okay, so maybe see. Okay, if I have time, we'll. Okay, so we'll come back to our technical discussion. Quality gates. See, if you go and see here, it is showing that the projects passed and it is going to show that failed. On what basis it is going to mark as a passed or failed? Based on the quality gates. What do you mean by quality gates? Quality gates is nothing but a collection of conditions which we are going to apply while executing the sonarqube report. If you see, I'm expecting that code coverage is 80%. Duplication of code is, if it is greater than 30%, we are going to mark it as a failure. If it is less than 80% core coverage, we are going to mark as a failure. See, by default, SonarWay is the default quality gate which is using, right? But if you see here, some conditions are there. If you observe coverage and new code, it is not going to check that current code. See, currently this code is there, na? First time executed. So that code it is not checking that code quality, that coverage analysis. Whatever after executing sonarqube, if we have updated the code for that one, it is going to check. So right now we are executed many times. It is showing that no new code, right? Coverage and new code. It is not giving anything because we didn't added any code, right? But my requirement is instead of code coverage need to check a new code, I want to check for full code from beginning. Let's see how to do it. All these things, even duplication of new code. So like that, some conditions are there. Okay, how to create our own quality gates. Very simple. See here, create, give the quality gate. So I'm going to give that Facebook hyphen QG quality gate. Click on save. So now add the conditions. See here, add conditions. So these conditions we are going to get from the development lead. So search for metrics. See here, coverage. Select this one, coverage. So if it is less than 80%, we are going to mark as a failure. Like that, you can add n number of conditions and also duplicated code. Okay, duplicate lines of code. If it is more than 3.0, we are going to mark as a failure. So like that, we are going to add that n number of conditions. So now this quality gate I want to apply for my project. So click on this project, administration, quality gates. So see here, Facebook-QG quality gate. Now, if you go and execute the sonarqube report, your application, your project may go into mark as a failure. Why? Because this code quality, that quality means the coverage is 0%, but we were expecting that 80%. The code coverage is less than 80%, it is going to mark as a failure. See, now we can go here, just refresh it. See, it has marked as failure. Why? If you want, click on this project. It is showing that 0.0 percentage code coverage is less than 80%. We are expecting that 80%, but code coverage is 0%. That's why it is marked as a failure. So based on the quality gates, this project is going to mark as a passed or failure. Clear? We are going to create that n number of quality gates based on the project requirement. Clear? Each project we are going to create one quality gate instead of using the default one. Clear, guys, about all these tabs? If you're okay, we'll go to the administration tab. Click on this administration. If you see here configuration, so here if you see that CSS, if any see if any file with extension .css or .less .scss, it is going to consider as a CSS file. If you see, if any file which is having that extension .java or .jav, it is going to consider as a Java files. So like that. So if you want, you can change it also. Suppose I don't want to take this files, this project as a .jav. Okay. In that case, remove this one. Save it. So if you want to add, suppose if any file with extension .j, you can save it like this. See, it is going to take now onwards. If any file which is having with the extension .j, it is going to consider as a Java class. Okay. So if you don't want, remove it. Clear? So like that, you can do configurations here. And also we use this security tab. So if you want to enable the force user authentication, in the yesterday class we discussed this one, right? It is going to use it. So using the security tab, we can create the users. See, right now only one user is there, right? But how we are going to provide the access to the developers? Very simple. You can go here, click on create user, give the username. So I'm going to give the username as Mithun Technologies, name, the display name, Mithun Technologies. Email is not a mandatory. Password, I'm going to use a password as a password. Click on create. Now I have created one user. So assume it is a developer. Okay, we need to provide this. Just you can provide these credentials. So I have created one user called as Mithun Technologies, password as a password. Now log out and log in with Mithun Technologies user. If you observe, I have logged in as a Mithun Technologies user, empty. Can you able to see the administration tab? No, we are not able to see. What we have to do? We have to give the admin access. So Dimple is asking how to provide more tokens for different users. Very simple, madam. I will show you. So first, guys, log out with this user. Okay, log out. Log in with admin user and go to the administration tab. Security users. See, if you observe, Mithun Technologies user under groups, how many groups it belongs to? Only one group, sonar-users group. Mithun Technologies user, by default, it belongs to sonar-users group. Once if you add sonar-administrators group, okay, then only it is going to get that admin access. If you observe, for admin user, it added to that by default so sonar-administrator group, sonar-users group. How to add that sonar-administrators group to this particular Mithun Technologies? Very simple. Click on this barcode icon and click on R. See here, enable this checkbox. Okay, so minimize this one so that you will see here done button. Click on this done. So now if you observe, Mithun Technologies user has added to that sonar-users group and sonar-administrators group. So if you want to generate the token, see here, it is there. Each user, we have one tokens column is there. Under that one, you will see here one barcode icon. Click on this one, you can generate it. For same user also, you can generate n number of tokens. See, already one token is there. You can create one more token. So if you want to delete it, click on revoke. Clear, Dimple? So like this, you can generate n number of tokens for same user or different users also. You can, but if you want to generate the tokens, first you have to come to this place. If you are not a root user, admin user, if you are admin user, you can generate yourself also. Clear? Now log in with the Mithun Technologies user. Mithun Technologies. Now we are going to see that administration tab. Why? We have provided that admin access, right? So using this security tab, you can create that users and share with the development team. So using the security tab, you can create the groups also. See, by default, two groups are there. We already discussed these groups, sonar-users, sonar-administrator. Like that, you can create n number of groups also if you want. Next one is the projects. See here, whatever the project is showing in projects tab, it is going to display here. If you want, you can delete the projects also. See, if you select this one, and if you want, you can delete it. Suppose this project is moved to that other sonarqube server. You don't want to maintain here. So that time you can delete it. Now if you go and see, no projects are there, right? System tab. So the system tab is going to display that it is going to display that all the information about your sonarqube server. If you see here, if you want to restart your sonarqube server, do this one. If you want to download the logs here, you can download it here. Okay, so if you want to change the log level like info, debug, trace, various levels are there, you can use it. And also if you see your sonarqube server home directory, data directory, temp directory, and also if you see here, observe, by default your sonarqube server having that h2 database, right, and a database version. So h2, by default it is going to use that h2 database. If you want, you can configure external database also. If you go to our YouTube channel, so already I created one recorded video how to integrate a PostgreSQL database. What I did, in the same sonarqube server where Linux server where sonarqube server is installed, in that one I have installed this PostgreSQL and I have integrated also. If you are interested, just go through this recorded video also. You can configure it. So once if you configure PostgreSQL server, if you go to this tab, instead of h2, it is going to show that PostgreSQL. If you are interested, you can go through that video and you can do it. So this one having web server details, compute engine details, search engine. So already we discussed various components, right? So those information is going to maintain. Marketplace. See, currently we are using that community edition. So this community edition is supporting the 16 languages. Suppose you want to execute the sonarqube report for PLSQL or ABAP, TSQL. The community edition is going to support? No. You have to purchase the developer edition. If you want to execute the sonarqube report for Apex, so Apex is one of the programming language in the Salesforce. Even I worked on this Apex also. So however it programming language ABAP in the SAP module, Apex is the programming module in the Salesforce. Okay, so if you want to execute the sonarqube report for Apex, COBOL and all, you have to purchase the enterprise edition. Okay, so data center edition, so the cloud based, whatever Ashok was asking. So on Monday we are going to cover that one. So tomorrow, day after tomorrow, no class. Finish that assignments. Go to these recording videos. How to integrate sonarqube with the PostgreSQL and all. Clear? Okay. So thank you guys. We'll see you on Monday. Okay. So already it's too late. So the new people, new batch people are waiting. We'll see you on Monday. We'll discuss. Thank you. And we'll start that new tool next Sunday.